I know I am late to watching all this stuff. I've had a very, very busy day. I recently uploaded the State of Play, which I didn't know about that until just then. So now I'm going to do the Indie World Direct, if that's what you want to call it, of December 10th, 2019 of this year. So first game that showed off was, as soon as I saw it, I said, this game looks awfully familiar. It's called Sports Story, and it's a sequel to Golf Story. And Golf Story is pretty much you playing golf, and it's story based, so you got a storyline in it while you're playing golf. And Sports Story is basically the same thing, and it's like old school style graphics, which is nothing wrong with that. A bunch of those games are very, very fun. So that comes out mid 2020. Next, we knew about this game, but now we finally almost got a release date. Almost, not really, but close enough. Streets of Rage 4 will be released first half of 2020. And Streets of Rage is a beat 'em ups, and I'm not talking about the beat 'em ups YouTube channel. Fantastic YouTuber, by the way. Go check his channel out. Awesome guy. And his wife, Kimberly Toon, I believe is the name of her channel. Go check out both of their channels. Fantastic YouTubers. They're really, really awesome. But Streets of Rage 4, that's going to be really good. Definitely. Next is Glim Light, and it's a side-scroller, and it reminds me of Hollow Knight because of the art style and the kind of the way it looks like it might play like. And Glim Light, it will be released early 2020. Next is Bake and Switch. Yeah, Bake and Switch. Okay. And it's a brawler, and it will be released summer 2020. And it reminds me and looks a lot like Overcooked 1 and 2. Which I've never played those games, but I've watched gameplay on both of them. And this game reminds me a lot of just like those games. So it looks fun for people that love games like that. So I may end up checking it out. Super Mash, which will be released in May 2020. This game was very, very interesting. Very, very cool. You can mix two different genres of video games, like a side-scroller or an RPG or something like that, and you mix them together. And you can have a different experience every time you play this game. And this game is like old school style graphics. I mean, this game is looks very, very creative. It looks like it would be very, very fun. And so I might have to try that one out. Now this game is going to be later. Is going to be available today, which has probably already been out now since I'm late to talking about this video. The Talos, I guess that's how you say it, Talos Principle Deluxe Edition. It's a first-person puzzler. The graphics actually don't look too bad. And of course, since it's the first person, you can only see the character's hands, or if they're holding a weapon, that's what you see. And the graphics, like I said, they actually look pretty good, and it's a puzzler, and you know, it looks like it might be fun. I don't know. I don't particularly like games like that, but I may check it out. Next is Sail Forth, which will be coming out in 2020, and it's basically a pirate game. So you have naval ship battles. You can upgrade your ship. You can also add ships to your fleet. You also can explore. I think what it sounds like, you can explore on land as well. And the graphics are like old school style graphics, maybe a little bit better, but it's pretty much around that type of graphical style for this game. But it looks like it might be really, really fun. Next is a game that has been out on other platforms for a good while now, but we're going to get it on Switch, and it's already out today. I'm sure people have already been playing it and enjoying it. Dauntless, and it's an online RPG, and it's free to download. and I would love to check that out. It looks really, really fun. Next is Murder by Numbers, which will be available early 2020. I'm not sure what kind of genre of game that you call it, but I just call it story-based. And it's also going to be a puzzler. And what I mean by story-based is, I'm probably calling it by the wrong genre, like I said. But story-based, in my opinion, is like you have text going across the screen, and you have the characters, and they're still, and they're not moving. And you just read the text, and you just go like that, and that's how you play it. But it also looks like it's got some puzzle elements to it, like, I can't explain it, but it's like some puzzles that you will see in a puzzle book that you buy from the dollar store. It's like puzzles like that, and so, I mean, it's not for me, but it looks kind of interesting. Next is Odd World Stranger's Wrath HD. They are calling this the definitive edition of this game. This is an older game, and it's an action adventure, which is the kind of games that I love to play. And this will be available January 2020. I definitely want to get this game. I've heard of it before. I've never seen any gameplay of it before until now, so I definitely want to check that out. I hope it comes out physical. I hope it does. Next is Skatebird. Yeah, the title is exactly what it is. Skatebird. You play as a bird on a skateboard, like Tony Hawk style or something like that. And it actually looks really fun. So you're like jumping ramps, you're doing tricks, doing kick flips, you're grinding. It looks messed up, but it looks really, really fun. I mean, as you're jumping around, the birds are flapping their wings and everything. It's like, well, they're birds, so it makes sense. But this game will be released in late 2020. I'll probably definitely end up playing that. It actually looks really fun. Next is Liberated, and it will be released in 2020, and it's supposed to be a time exclusive. It's going to be available everywhere else, but on Switch first. It's a side-scroller and shooter, and it looks like it's comic book style graphics, because it kind of looks like you're flipping through a comic book. It has the columns, and in each column you're doing something, some kind of part of the game in that column, and you switch to the next column and you do something else, and it looks fun. Check it out. Now the next one is a strange title, but the game looks really, really fun. I'm having my eye itches right now. I don't know why. It's called Boyfriend Dungeon. Yeah, it sounds like it wouldn't be fun at all, but go check out some gameplay on it. But it's a top-down action adventure, and it looks really fun. Strange title, yes, it looks very fun, and it comes out 2020. Next one is Dreamscaper, and it will be released in early 2020. It's a top-down shooter dungeon crawler, and it looks really fun. And you have powers of time and space within the game. It looks fun, really does. I want to definitely check that out. Check that game out for sure. Come on, eye, stop itching. Next is the Survivalist, which is set in the Escapist universe. Never played any of those games. I think there's at least one or two of those games. Never played them before. The style of graphics of the game is very old school style. And in the game, you can craft, survive, and train monkeys. Yes, you throw bananas at them, and I guess they respond to them, and they become your friends, and they help you out, I guess. And this game will be released in 2020, and it actually looks very fun. It looks really fun. It looks like you can go inside of temples and get treasure out of the temples. It looks kind of open world. It looks like it'll be really, really fun. Now, the last game was a surprise, a nice surprise to fans of this game, and it's finally getting a sequel. And I do want to play this game. I want to play both of them. And the creator of the game, Tom Happ. I'm gonna go with that. I'm probably saying it wrong. Creator of Axiom Verge. Axiom Verge plays a lot like the old school Metroid side-scroller games, and he has been working on a next installment in the Axiom Verge. So, and he's been working on it for 4 years, and they showed off a little bit of a tease of it, and it's called Axiom Verge 2, and it's going to be released fall 2020. That was actually a really good Indie World Direct. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really, really good. Alright. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button, also share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question or a comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below and you'll be notified when I go live or upload another video. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, bye.